Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So I'm going to give you the lowdown on how to scrap cell phones. Different categories of how you can send them to board sort, stuff like that. So y'all hang tight, I'm going to spin you around here and put you in a better position where you can see what I'm doing and give you some information that might help you. Y'all stay tuned.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright, so you've got a few different categories of boards. I say of boards, of phones and of boards both actually. And I've kind of got a bit of a breakdown here for you. So this is all scrap stuff. That's stuff I'm keeping out of the cell phones because, you know, I like to get the gold out and stuff. But this is your three different categories. Your first category here is your old style flip phone or regular phone that has a keypad. Somebody who's like 19 or 20 may not even know what this is, but these are the best payout. These are $5.75 a pound. You got to take the battery out and you got to take the back off of it. Alright, so you can easily ship a box of these and make a couple dollars. Second category is going to be the newer model. It says modern smartphone, no battery, no cover. So this is older cell phone with keypad, no battery, no back. It says with keypad. This one says modern smartphone, no battery, no cover. So this is going to be touchscreen when they first started, and all of them had batteries in the back. You could swap the batteries out, get a new battery, you know, pop the cover off, switch your SIM cards and stuff. Fairly easy. These are $2.50 a pound. Shipping a box of these probably is not going to get you anything, or even if it does, it's not going to be much. But these are good to put into a box that isn't completely full to finish the box off, because they're pretty light. So you can do that and finish that box and still make you a couple extra dollars that way. So your last category is going to be any cell phone with battery. Alright, so it's $1.25 a pound, and these are the phones that you can't open, you can't get the battery out of, so you're getting battery weight too. That's $1.25 a pound. Again, you're probably going to want to add these with something. These you can add with something too, but if you just had a whole box of these, you'll probably, if you do a if it ships box, you'll probably make a little something. So that's your three categories for phones. We can't forget tablets, and I don't have one in reach, but your smart tablets and stuff, they're going for 50 cents a pound. iPods, MP3 players are 25 cents a pound. And also in the same category, they have the wireless handheld keyboard laser scanner, no battery. That's the things you see in the grocery stores and stuff where they're scanning and doing inventory on it. Those are $4.75 a pound. So just some information for y'all on that. Now, with that said, I get my stuff from cell phone places. A lot of times they've already torn them open. Sometimes I may have to finish taking the battery out, which you can get paid for these, but just the box of them itself, I've already done it. and if it fits, it ships box completely slammed full. Taped them all up, did the math, nothing. Wasn't gonna make nothing. It's gonna actually cost me. But in a place that's taking them apart and all, so some of them you get this way. You just got to take the battery and cover off. Some of them you may get. Where's my box at? You might just get the covers. Most of these are aluminum. You just finish cleaning them up, and of course, you know, that's got gold on it right there. So I'm gonna cut that gold off and try to get the gold out of it. Some of them you might get. I mean, you could get them all different kinds of ways, but I get some stuff this way. And I finish, you know, I take the board out of it and put it in the board category that Board Sort has. Take a few screws out around here, and there's that board underneath. I'll take it out and put it in the stack here, because there's no screen, there's no battery. To me, it doesn't fit in any of the other categories, being this far, you know, taken apart. So with that said, you know, this is your boards out of your cell phones. Some idea what they look like depending upon the type of cell phone, that kind of thing. Their pay for those are, I think it's $14 a pound. Let's see. Yep, cell phone boards, $13 a pound. So a pound of these will give you $13. Or you can keep them. There's a whole lot of gold in cell phones. If you're one of those people that wants to extract all the gold and stuff, cell phones is a place to go. Most of these boards are coated front and back with a layer of gold. Your cameras, they have gold in them. There's a lot of gold in these. So it all, you know, it just gives you a few different options of something that you may or may not want to do when it comes to cell phones. So I take them and I separate them out according to what they are. So I'll keep this and get the gold out of this. That's the keypad. Most of the rest of the phone was gone except for the board. I think that's that green board over here. So this is something I'll do. I'll strip the components off of this and keep them. Pull this board, and I'll pull this one. But just figure I kind of give y'all a little bit of a breakdown what you got to do. It's definitely not hard. It's just a matter of taking the time, take a few screws out. I mean, you don't want to break the stuff, but at the same time, if you happen to break it, it's not really that big of a deal. We are scrapping anyway, aren't we? It's not like we're putting it together and charging somebody a new price or anything. But I wanted to make sure I put this information out for everybody so they knew this is something you can do. You can go to cell phone places. Some of them will give them to you, especially ones that work on phones and stuff like that. Most time they don't get anything for it. And if it's a big company, they may not give you nothing. But if it's a little hole-in-the-wall place that works on stuff, they throw their stuff in the trash. So, I mean, if you want it, they don't mind. It saves them from making a trip to the dump, cuts down on their trash. They can put you a little box over in the corner, toss the stuff out, you know, toss the stuff that they know you want over in that box, and that's less stuff for them to deal with. They can shoot you a text or call you or hit you up on Facebook or whatever and say, hey, you know, I got a box ready for you, or I got a couple boxes ready for you, come get it. Ride by and pick it up. So All this pops off of there after you get those screws out. Brings you down to the board itself. So you got a couple little connections here that you can keep. A couple little tiny wires. Helps if you can get your finger under it. There we go. So it's just another way to be able to scrap, make a little money on the side. Anything else that's got gold in it I hold on to. As you can see, I just pulled this plastic off. That's just like a hard drive. The gold that's on the ribbon there, if you can see it. Gold there. I still got the bottom part that I can pull out to put with all this. And these wires right here have gold pins on them, or gold connectors, just like your in your laptops going to the wireless card where it connects to a wireless card. Yeah, those are gold. If you can see it. So there's another wire. It's not hooked to nothing. And I would think these would be just like anything else. They want you to remove the wires, and these wires have gold on the ends of them. So that's it. I'll send the camera along with it unless I hear otherwise. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. It's that simple, it's that easy. Doesn't take long. You can do this while you're watching TV. So hope y'all got some good information out of that. We'll catch you next video. And something I didn't mention before, I know I told y'all a lot of these are aluminum. You might, depending upon your scrapyard, get the copper aluminum rad price for them, just because it does have, you know, some of them have that streak of copper in it. So check with your local scrapyard, see what they'll do for you. They may be happy to take that as copper aluminum rad. Catch you later.